Overnight, we're at ZEC Lavigne near Saint-Côme in Quebec. And today marks the opening of hunting season for moose. So we're taking our orange vests on our backpacks so we don't get shot by a drunken one. Not drunken moose, but a drunken hunter. We only have 2 of them, so the kids might get shot. It'll give us a chance. Or they'll walk between us, so it should be good. Amy, you ready? Lucas, are you ready?
Yes.
And look at that. It's gorgeous out there. And there's a lake, we can't see it though. I think I'll get some birch bark for a fire later on. Non, on pourrait faire ça par exemple. C'est pas tombé.
Moi aussi, c'est mes bâtons.
Moi, je pense que... Attention à tes pieds, hein? Ok, venez-vous-en.
Quand tu vois qu'on n'est même pas dans le... Ah, lui va tomber.
C'est ça pour les coques du broche, là? Mais ce serait bien comme un peu tantôt. D'accord. Faut pas qu'il tarde un peu.
Je sais comment concentré.
Parfait pour faire.
Attention ici, ça va briser ça. Ah, ils ont tout le temps avec eux.
C'est trop bien.
Regarde.
Hanging with the kids. So the hike was really hard with the trees everywhere. We had a lot of evergreen and it was quite dense. And then we found a little clearing. It's kind of a swamp down there, but yeah, it's good enough for now. And we're gonna struggle to get some trees for the hammocks. Being in forests, you'd think there's enough trees, but if you look at those trees, they're so close together that finding 2 of them that are far enough to put the hammock in, and then where the hammock is, you know, it's really wide, so you don't want to have any trees nearby. So we have 1 hammock, 2 hammocks, 3 hammocks, and I just put those orange vests because, as I said before, it's moose season that opened here today. So we've got a lot of crazy hunters everywhere. Though I asked at the gate, and she showed me where the hunters are, and in this area I should be good for about 5 clicks around here without anyone. But if there's anyone first, they'll hear my kids that are quite loud, and then hopefully they'll see those big orange things, because those hammocks, when you think about it, kind of look like a big moose, the brown one. Well, not really, but I mean, all it takes is 1 idiot to shoot it and I'll be gone. Now the hammocks don't take much space. Well, they kind of do, but it's not that bad. The worst thing is that there are cords everywhere. There's a network of cords running everywhere down there. It's kind of hard to walk without tripping into something.
C'est beau ou pourri?
C'est beau. Il y en a un là, avec une petite... Comme ça. Ouais, tu vas pas tes doigts, puis garde tes yeux comme ça, c'est que tu... Ah, c'est comme ça. So we're literally in the middle of nowhere. There's no road, no path, no anything. Can't hear a thing. Well, actually, there'll be probably noises tonight after my scary story. Probably shouldn't. I had my ribs bag, and in it, you know, it's quite roomy, the ribs bag. I had a small DSLR. It's a really tiny Rebel camera. Smaller than the other one, especially with the lens. This one's a 40mm 2.8. I really like this lens, but on the crop sensor, it's quite narrow. I'd rather have it on a full frame sensor anyway. The body would be bigger anyway, so that's good enough for now. And the quality with this lens is much better than with the kit lens that come with it. It comes with a piece of crap. So it allows me to take pictures. Yeah, took quite a few pictures. Let me just go there and take a few more.
La fumée. Ah. Là, ça vient tout en feu. Oui, mais tu vois, il y a du feu caché. Ici, on appelle ça un volcan. Comme ici, sur la branche, on appelle ça un volcan. Non, un volcan, c'est ici, il serait comme tout rond. Le feu, il sortirait en haut. Non, mais parce qu'il y a un petit bout, il y a un petit bout aussi, puis là, il y a du feu qui tombe.
No, I didn't have any big plans to do out here. It was just to get away from the city with the kids, and we're just gonna sleep here. And tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, I'll build a small fire, but then just go home. I do have my GPS, and I did buy a map. And then in the car, I gave my map to my girlfriend, and she left it in the car, so really useful.
Je t'aime.
Merci. Tout ça dans la bouche.
I love you, Daddy.
There's our gear with rain covers, and kids are asleep in their hammock, but mommy isn't. By the way, I'm using a JetBeam BC25 right now, highest settings. Bushes are pretty thick, so we can't see further, but it's pretty good. For those of you wondering about the temperature, it's pretty cold. It was cold. Temperature was about 0 degrees, so freezing point. We managed to survive, which is good. I did have to put some more layers, which is my hoodie, while I was sleeping because it was way too cold. The kids were okay because they had multiple layers to go to bed too with. And now I built a small twig fire, which is good enough to keep warm. We have a bit of wood, but we didn't cut much. We didn't expect to build a fire this morning, so. Allô maman, fais ta beau dodo. Chanceuse, tu te réveilles puis il y a déjà un feu pour te tenir au chaud.
Maman, qui te fait ton beau dodo? Oui.
Puis vous les grands, est-ce que vous avez fait un beau dodo?
Oui.
C'est qui a fait un beau dodo? Amy? Ou Lucas?
Les deux.
Ou bébé Lucas? Ou bébé fille? Ils sont où vos toutous? Qu'on bouge pas.
Il faut réchauffer. On se réchauffe.
Quoi? C'est bien. On va chercher des roches. Ça va chercher des roches. Ça fait ça. Attendez, parce que...
Oui, vas-y, ma belle. On t'attend.
Papa, il est là-haut. J'ai pas le goût de marcher pour arriver. It's a swamp in the middle. There's a little pond. And we saw lots of moose tracks yesterday around it. Tried to find them again. There I was looking for moose tracks and I found something else. I'm not sure if it's a fox. Maybe a small coyote. Not sure. It's an old moose track.
C'est une trace d'orignal.
Yep.
Avec les ailes brillantes.
Oui.
No, yesterday this track was fresh. Not anymore.
Ça va pas là.
Tu t'accrois?
Je sais pas.
Est-ce que tu crois, papa, si papa dit on va par là?
Oui.